Okay, things are looking smooth again, hopefully. I just gotta check something on the side. Um... Hmm. Um... Okay. Yep, you do indeed hear aggressive clicking. A moment of truth. Okay, good. I think maybe my computer overheated or something. It looks like. Yep, we got game footage. I'll type in a few other things. Okay. So yeah, we got Pursuer next to do. Yeah, I'm sorry, I still like really like how this game performs at the very least. Yeah, it's like you kind of said, it's just a slow burn for its hangups, but it's just so nice to have a Soulsborne game that just operates as intent, like in 60 FPS without any stuttering. Just nice to see that. Except for when it kills my computer, yeah. Yes, because I remember having a bunch of... I definitely know that it was like below 60 FPS in Demon Souls, because that's what you get with PS3s. Okay. But I'm feeling good, feeling cool. And I was not focusing on my stamina. I missed this area. Oh, I didn't miss that area. Yeah, the big concern for this is that this is not a toaster. This is like a relatively new computer. That's why I got like really concerned when it fucking crashed my computer. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can actually hit him with the fucking crossbows this time. Nope. Fuck. He still got me. How did that hit me, though? I completely rolled past. There's like no feedback to get hit. Oh my god. Oh, wrong direction. And I just missed the roll there really bad. Up, Jose. I think we found the trick. Smash this rock. I'm not sure how he still manages to hit me while I'm rolling. Ow! I think we got this. Oh, come on! Cheap shot, man. Cheap shot. That was such a cheap shot. Oh. Okay, looks like we need to burn an effigy. I hope we have enough of them. What's up, Benito? Excuse me. I'm gonna try and do it without any summons unless absolutely necessary, because I do at least want to try and experience the the fucking loner shit. Oh. So I got something in this. The Pursuer and Fume Knight. Well, we'll get there. I think it was the Fume Knight that DSP got stuck at, because that's when they completely nerfed Faith build. I remember there's one boss that DSP got, like, he's powering through Dark Souls 2 because he was just exploiting the lightning spear build, and he got completely bodied once they fucking nerfed it. Blue Smelter, that was it. I thought it was like something Smelter. Now that I remember... Summoning Trident? Hey, Ahoya. Okay, oof, that was close. There we go. Okay, if we just keep backing up. I think I got the pattern down. You just keep backing up. And not get caught by a rogue attack. Oh god, that was close. Smash that rock, bro. Oh, god, yeah. I see what you mean by, like, he'll just fucking not telegraph attacks at all. Okay. I really don't like the sheer lack of feedback that you get when you get hit. Oh, timed out perfectly. You need to swap that out for a spear, because my channeler's trident was about to break. Okay. Yeah! Ooh! No orgasm sound when you get hit? Yeah. We got Soul the Pursuer and Ring Blades. Increases physical attack. Oh wait, that's right, we got 4 ring slots. And hold on. We're gonna look up what the soul do. Pursuer's Ultra Great Sword or Pursuer's Great Shield. Okay, so we're actually saving it because we can get a Great Shield out of this. Yeah, it says it's still outdone by Havels, but hey. Hold on. Okay, yeah, sorry, checking. I gotta doing some flying later. I go be a dog delivery guy. Basically, there's a dog that my parents want in, like, South Carolina, so I'm gonna be flying up there. I can't remember if it's north or south. Look, the tree. Yeah, this is the second tree boy I've seen. Drangalek? What is that? Oh, finally, something fatty. Bat roll time! Okay, actually, before we even continue this, we're gonna go to the forge and buy ourselves an actual, like, proper shield. Because we're gonna need to, like, actually absorb some hits, and I think the basic not the buckler. Oh, and also get ready for a Great Lance. Fun fact, Jose, that's actually what most conquistadors basically were. Because I think it was... There was no, like, uniform military system around late medieval ages, so conquistadors were just, like, people who grabbed a gun, a fucking, pike, steel saber, and just went out to the Americas to explore. The leaders, if I remember correctly, like Pizarro and whatnot, were all the more famous ones. Or, like, the fancier ones. Like, oh, sorry, like, richer nobles. I mean, that goes for a lot of medieval soldiers. They were just like, if you give a peasant a spear, he's gonna be the deadliest fucking thing on Earth, basically. At least, like, unarmored targets. Which is gonna be a lot of the medieval age armies. Yeah, before I go anywhere, need 22 strength. Ooh, we're there! We are right there! Yeah! Really, obviously using them for cavalry is good, but there's a reason, like... Okay. Sorry, my brain keeps getting fried in the middle of talking. Hehehe. So, yeah, and actually you mentioned that. I think the best comparison that Jeremy actually taught me this, because his father's like, one of the biggest reasons I'm into history is thanks to Jeremy. His father's a history major. And the best comparison is... I'll get marking. Swords are basically like the handguns of the medieval world. Their best use is basically the fact that you can actually conceal them under a coat and just carry anywhere. Where if you want to take out anybody who's, like, wearing any sort of armor, you need something like a halberd or a polearm to actually really do anything proper. That, and this is just more common sense that kind of gets lost because of, D&Dification. Spears are actually, well, way easier to make than swords. So normally armies would be, like, consist of a whole bunch of fucking spearmen. Because you just put a pointed stick on a pointed metal on a stick. I think that would be the Zweihander. Yeah, I don't think I have enough money to afford a good shield. But yeah, that would be the Zweihander, Jose, because it was like a greatsword so big it counted as a polearm, so it could smash right through plate armor. Chances are, I'm pretty sure most peasants would just use a pitchfork and that'd be good enough. Most of my medieval history is about, like, medieval England in particular. And how absolutely fucking Chad the knights of medieval England were. There was one, so, like, this is, so, I know for, like, I can't say this about all, but I do know, like, knights in medieval England were less romanticized, more just, you know, rich assholes. And one of the funniest things about this was, there's one knight who just inscribed on his shield whenever he was riding out about, "Whoever can catch me alive, I will give 100 gold pieces." So basically, no bandit on the road would ever try to kill him. They'd always try to capture him, which they all failed, and he managed to fucking live his entire life without really getting murdered on the side of the road. If I remember correctly. Oh, this weapon feels so satisfying to use. It just... boom! Yeah, and actually, since we're on the topic of that, like, people always, you know, kind of like, I think conflagrate is the word? You know, like the plate armor knight with the medieval era. But in the medieval era, plate armor was only for, like, the absolute rich of the rich. And in fact, it was pretty terrible to have plate armor because it was so hard to maintain as compared to chainmail. So most people just had gambeson and chainmail, if I remember correctly, back then. And only, like, the rich of the rich could actually afford to, like, get their own plate mail made. But what made plate mail so good is that swords can't penetrate plate mail, spears can't penetrate plate mail. You need something like a warhammer or, like, a polearm to actually deal any damage, or to fight, Mordhau style. I think Mordhau is what it was called. Where basically, you just hold your sword with two hands and aim for the joints, because the only way you can actually kill somebody is by cutting them at the joints and having them bleed out in plate armor. At least until polearms became more widespread. And one of the reasons why plate mail became more commonplace in the late medieval, early Renaissance is because governments started actually, like, centralizing power and decided we need an actual standing army instead of relying on nobles and retinues. But because of those retinues, they could actually afford to like keep up all that plate mail and polearms for everyone. Hey, just make them armor out of diamonds, bro. Just become the diamond. And I think, and this was kind of mentioned before, back to when I was talking about when Pizarro managed to, like, take on an army of 1,000 Incan soldiers with only 100 men and win. One of the reasons why that happened was because he had a steel saber and steel plate mail, which meant he was basically completely indestructible to, like, everything, like the Bronze Age Incans, since they didn't know how to go for the joints. I'm pretty sure the only way they could actually do was to, like, bludgeon him to death with a bunch of rocks. Dude, it's a pogger's fish, bro. Yeah, this sphere feels right at home. I just need a great shield, and we will be fucking going good. I wonder why all these bloodstains are here. Oh! Oh! I see why he's called the Pursuer. Yes, more souls. And hold up. I gotta deal with something on the side. Oh, that's a lane plus 0 version. Oh. That sucks. There's a lot of goblins. Oh. Get owned. It just, oh my, like, man. I'm sorry, like, out of all the weapons that, like, felt kind of funky, this weapon feels so nice to use. It's just like, you feel it in the movement, then you get the big chunk. God, man. I'm sorry, like, I never really got, like, I guess the closest would be, like, the Dragon Bone Smasher, but... Fucking, ugh. Feels good, man. Phallic as fuck. It's, we're, yeah, this is... Oh, hello.
What is it? I don't know you. Things are better. Normally, people keep... I'm cool. From the land of Mirror. They say Drang Lake, Brim, and so I came. But what a strange... You are an odd one, Indy. Well, you've made a point of engaging me.
I say as I'm pointing my lance at Death Road.
Journey. If you require assistance, I come. Don't hesitate to... You are an odd... Well, you've... I can see that you're on a journey. If you require assistance...
Oh, she's a summon. Start doing business to the side. Ugh, excuse me. Oh. This Peepus is like fucking hitting our man. Oh. Oh, that is a pro-fat roll. We also need to, like, up our equip load, because right now we are capped out. So if we want to... We are 49.8, and we are slightly over. That's nice that it doesn't just, like, slowly to a halt if you go just a little bit over. I'm assuming it scales up slowly. With your equip load, I mean. Yeah, honestly, fat rolling also just feels a bit, like, more natural to do, because he like, eases in and eases out of it. I think I might work with fat rolling a lot better than regular rolling. I really hope I find more Estus shards soon as well. I gotta remember to, like, just scavenge every area like the loot goblin I am. Oh yeah, true. We'll go as we go, and thank God for life gems, at least. And once we go, we can't go back, huh? Nope, I guess let's just continue forward, because, where's my key items? Oh. Scrolls, okay. Soul Ember, old key... Hmm. Oh, wow, I'm a bit dumb. I did not mean to roll. I do mean to completely blow you guys up. Are you friendly? I hope he's friendly. Oh, he's not friendly. I've been tricked. Alright. Come here. Yeah! Oh, I just love how explosive this thing fucking feels, man. Thank God we could just go back and buy, like, endless life gems. It's gonna carry us through these lesser areas. Oh. Oh. Owned. And a royal greatsword. Did they download that, like, that pot-shattering sound effect from Newgrounds? No, this was in the Flash dimension. I didn't notice the lever. Oh. And thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, he's not gonna trick me. I don't know about you guys, but this seems a little bit boss arena-y. Let's go. Oh! Drops you right in. Just gotta give him the pro fat roll strats. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, just give him the fucking the great spear and the great lance in the butt. Oh! Oh, now I got two of them. That was a mistake. I was trying to, like, plunge attack. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. Tactical homeward bone! I screwed that tactical homeward bone up. I know. I know. Like, you're not immune in the other games either. I was trying to speed it up. No pogs are to be found here, sir. Let's actually definitely do some exploring first and see if we can find some Estus shards before returning. Not sure why I cut my online mode service, but okay. What? Oh, it's a mummy. Maybe I might have to head back to the forest to look for more Estus shards if this goes south. Oh, fuck. Let's try this again. Oh, how did that miss? Okay, we're gonna grab my souls, tactical homeward bone. Ah, balls. Yeah, so if you jump down, they'll follow. So I think if you play it real safe, you could just lure one up there at a time. The keyword, Zarg, is eventually. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go back to the forest and hunt for more shards. That honestly sounds like that's the best option right now. Hmm. Area down on the ramparts. Hmm. What do you know? Oh, nice. Check what's in here first. Oh, that is the way back. Shit. No worries. Ugh, excuse me. Yeah, Pepsi up. Hey, question. Does anybody remember buying, like, codes for Spore or Mass Effect when EA had its, like, deal with Dr. Pepper? I remember for the Spore bot parts pack, you had to get a Dr. Pepper code, so you got Dr. Pepper for it. Then I realized that they hadn't even ported, like, the bots parts over to Mac. So I bought a Dr. Pepper and got that secret code for nothing. Actually, no, I didn't get the code from Dr. Pepper. I got it from winning a contest on Spore, because I was the only guy who signed up for the contest. Because the dude had a bunch of Spore bot parts pack codes. I also remember pissing off, like, one of the biggest creatives on the site, which was... Okay, actually, I'm curious. How many people actually played Spore before I start talking a bunch of nonsense? Oh, he has a lot of poise. Well, it's more about the Spore community itself. Because, there's one... Oh! I'm trying to analyze what the fuck that was at first. Because there's one creator who was, like, one of the most popular creators on the site, named Photosynthesis. Like, spelt with an F. And he made, like, Spore adventure ports of, like, I think it was The Wizard of Oz? And he made, like, when he made the Munchkins, I just commented as a stupid little shit kid, oh, this is ugly to him. And then he commented on one of my really ugly creations, this is ugly, then blocked me. I should not have eaten that. Yeah, the era of Skittles Spore Galactic Adventures. That Spore Galactic Adventures was the closest that I actually got to a fucking online community. Fucking, to be brutally honest, everybody's first online community should be Spore Galactic Adventures. Because the most drama that you get is 16-year-olds, like, drawing like, making, like, spaceships of, like, telling other users to kill themselves for stealing their idea. Which, I remember that happening once. This one guy got, like, in a big hissy fit because somebody was stealing his creations and creating, like, bad bootlegs of them. And he, like, made, like, he's like, oh, Stealer dude, go kill yourself, and made, like, a funny guy who was, pointing a gun at his own head. And his spaceship. Oh, and you move slower depending on how much, weight you got. Yeah, Spore isn't funded by China. It's a pretty safe, social media service. Yeah, so I'm trying to respond to something at the same time. Trying to stay connected with work and everything. All the streaming, sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, the environments here, though, do not... I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think about what to say. Dark Souls 2. Everything just feels so generic in this, man. I will always stick to what I said before, but Morrowind is, like, the peak of, like, weird fantasy. Everything is so, so bizarre. Actually, related to fantasy, I know Zarg is a D&D player. How many other D&D players we got in here? Or Pathfinder, any tabletop games? Because if the stars align properly, I think I might be able to DM a game soon. And I have like a perfect idea for a campaign. And how I'm also shamelessly stealing from Metroid Odyssey as well. You're not a fat nerd. Hey, I'm not fat. I'm a nerd, but I'm fat. A fucking skeletal gang, bro. Go back to the hole in the wall. Okay, once I get some directions to continue so we can get more Estus shards so we don't instantly die to every boss. I can talk more about this, my perfect idea for... Well, it's not a perfect idea, but... the good old D&D campaign idea, which... I found out when I've been designing some campaigns for fun, and... one motif... that I've had... Oh, by the bonfire. But as I was saying, one motif that I always have for my campaigns is Mostly thanks to Etrian Odyssey, of just always including a very high-level, like, high-level roaming killer deer in the first area that will kick your shit in if you try to screw with the deer. It's just something so amusing about, like, you see a deer, okay, I try to attack it. The deer breathes fire on you, take 2d8, fucking, bludgeon damage. Wait till you hear about the evil deer I put into this campaign. Oh, this in the ramp. Trying to avoid the explosions. An entire final area is filled with 6 stratum bosses, I would say. Namely, I mentioned the Iron Crab before, who just goes batshit on you if you kill anybody nearby him. I put him into a final, I put him into like a final dungeon area. I haven't explored up here. Oh yeah, that's right. There's some items to grab up here first. Oh, I missed the Vanessa's Flax shard here. There's a torch. Oh! I just aggroed everybody in the quadrant. Okay, yeah, I got you. Thanks, Zarg. I'm too busy trying to think about, like, fucking Etrian Odyssey campaign shit. And namely, for this campaign, at least a killer deer makes more sense. This campaign is basically just co-signed as the Tiamat bait and switch. I'll get to that in a sec. So the entire concept is that I'm setting in just... I gotta stop saying basically. I'm like, how many arrows? You guys. Oh my god, you just wait until I get a gun. Actually, I think I do have a crossbow, just not that I just can't wield it yet. Oh. I forgot that jumping was a thing for like half a second there. But, so the campaign takes place in a kingdom. I dropped my candy. Which is basically just like, its capital center near a volcano, and the framework for it is that its entire like dragon dick sucking kingdom, because they just grew up with a symbiotic or a religious worship of metallics. Because they basically said, you give us tribute, we won't cause this volcano to explode, so you guys can all survive and be nice. The point of the campaign is to actually get inside the volcano, because it's starting to erupt again, and nobody knows why. Can you stop throwing bombs at me, bro? Not cool. So I'm just gonna finish doing this now I can speak. Fucking Jolly Rancher chews are like crack, man. Oh my god. Okay. So with that chewed and all well. So I call this the, sorry, I'm just, like, trying to, like, contain my anger because of how many goddamn arrows are flying around here. They call it the Tiamat bait and switch because there's only one way to actually get inside of this volcano that's about to explode, and that's through a magical door that requires, like, all the elemental dragon breaths to open up. Later, when the party does finally open up, they find out that the villain is just one very, 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 very angry man who's just been living in the volcano and wants to commit dragon genocide, and could totally commit dragon genocide. And the only reason why the volcano is erupting is because the metallic dragons are just saying, we're just gonna let this volcano erupt because that'll at least kill this dude. Because he basically, from all the dragon champions that they send in to try and slay him, he just killed, and he's been building one giant fucking bomb out of their organs. So the party's gonna have like oh! As I was saying, so the party at the very end will have two options. They could either side with the fucking super Chad Dragon Slayer, and like kill off like the ancient metallic dragons that live at the summit of the volcano. Or they could well try and kill him. He pulls a lot of inspiration from Doom Guy, where it's just his sheer rage and fucking knowledge of survivability allows him to just survive in the volcano, eating red dragon meat to survive.
But I do know one thing. I came to the Drang. Have you seen Majula? I made it my inside the man. I believe. Now, yes. Wait. Then what? Were you looking wonderful? Shit.
Yeah. So the entire point. Yeah. So I thought like I was trying to think of like okay how like I was thinking. Maybe he like made a pact with some like god or some fucking demon to like survive that long in the volcano. And I realized if it did that, it would kind of undermine his entire we should be strong enough to conquer just physically conquer nature with our fists. So we don't need help from no dragons or magic. So and I realized that like well obviously the sealing won't just sealing him away never works. So part of a ritual is a dragon just gets the strongest champion from that human kingdom and sends one of their and sends a dragon alongside him to try and kill him. Unfortunately, unbeknownst to them, they're basically just keeping him well fed and hydrated. Probably through alchemy shit, he's just like able to he probably just drinks their blood and be like, yeah, that's some good Iron Man. House key. No, that's the antiquity key. Yeah, the key. That's what it is. Down here. So yeah, it just like, it all kind of started because, I gotta bring up this shitpost image. I hope I'm safe here because this inspired the entire basis of the campaign because I wanted to be extremely dragon focused. All except for the final boss, who would just be the guy. I've spoken over this to Sam, and I don't think I can find it again. It's lost to my Discord DMs. But the meme is basically it's like super old it's a stickman fighting like a Souls boss, and its boss name is like super ultra dark soul eater fucker, and the player's like, whew, thank God. And then the next one is just a boss simply named the Captain, and the player going, oh shit. So I thought that would be like just great for a campaign where you're just have to go on this where you have to fucking slay and fight these draconic monsters throughout most of the campaign, and then you get to the final boss, and just one really fucking ripped knight. Let's find the bonfire and get back home. I also want to upgrade my lance more. The only thing that I think I might have to just make as a quest line is the poison breath, because Sam brought this up to me when I was talking about it. Use rocks. But as I mentioned before, or sorry, like as mentioned, you know, or I think it's in D&D lore, rocks to upgrade lance. Okay. Where's this lockstone? Oh, activates Ferris contraption. Air breath. That is not a dragon breath. It's most of dragon. Oh. Oh, it's consumable that unlocks shit. I just want to explore the house a bit more. And we'll go down to the basement in a second, bro. Got every base covered. Okay, we're going to the basement. Okay, what are we gonna find? Like cum jars in there? Well, attic first, because it was here and I passed by it. I want to get every item. I'll get there. I mean, yeah, it is a pretty nice house. So yeah, so if, as I mentioned before, the last breath that, so normally with the metallic dragons, oh, that was way too loud there. That skeleton gave a lot of souls. Oh my god. And another shard. Soul vessel. Show this to a certain person. Yeah, I see. It's a fucking poor skeleton. Rattled too hard. Pottery. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that the Lord vessel? Skeletons partied too hard. They use it as a punch. The skeletons down there use it as a punch bowl. Okay. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah. So the thing is that all the metallic dragons are the only dragons that are on the good alignment for like the for like, you know, chaotic, neutral, lawful, and good. So the metallic dragons are the only ones that you can actually kind of reason with. So that means you can reason with all of them, but the only reason is that they lack poison breath.
Is that here?
And the thing, only green dragons do poison breath. And the only way to basically get a green dragon to do what you want is to have a guaranteed way to kill it, and you have to basically force it, because it will try and manipulate you like a fucking devil. So I'm thinking of just having some quest line where you like forge a green dragon mask and have that be a right of the champions anyways. Hey, Justin. And hold on. I need to, DM Nostalgia Critic my PayPal info. He's making a video for me. Not really. It's actually I owe someone some money. Okay, hopefully with that, hopefully everything should be set for the rest of the time. Yeah, green dragons will just like try and manipulate the shit out of you. So like part of me wants to just go with like instead of making them forge a mass, they literally have to like put a bomb in the thing's stomach and force it to breathe fire and breathe poison breath on the door to open it up. It's fun to leave chaotic elements like that to the party. I like enjoy DMing so much more than like than actually playing the game, because when you DM, you just like leave all these chaotic elements up to the party to decide. It's really fun personally to watch that play out rather than contributing to it. And I mentioned before, and oh yeah, Jose, sorry I missed that. And yes, each dragon does have its own personality. They're like each on the alignment chart with the metallic being like gold, silver, bronze, copper, etc. being more on the lawful spectrum, on the good spectrum, and the colored ones, red, black, green, blue, white, are on the evil spectrum. Unfortunate weapon. We're gonna make sure we get more into this spear. There we go. Hey. And unofficially on the neutral spectrum, there's the gem dragons, which I am gonna introduce because just more dragons, more fun, bro. Oh, that is a fat amount of like damage we got. Yeah, they're so generic, yet also so cool at the same time. And one joke quest that I honestly want to like integrate into that campaign is like have some fucking shape-shifting hot fucking lady dragon, kind of like Alexstrasza, where the entire point is that she will attempt to seduce the party instead, but the party is unknowing that if you do get seduced by her, she will fucking kill you. Okay, and if we have a bard, she'll go after him first, because it's fucking standard, man. To be honest, if Alexstrasza was fucking hitting on me, I wouldn't, like, well, I'm talking about her fucking body in human form, man. Look, fucking... very hard to resist that. It's not her, but fucking if you gave a fucking dragon a fucking body like that, man. Where's the contraption again? I'm pretty sure this is the contraption I could shove the rock into. Man, what do I do with this Vestal of Souls? All that I know is that she is the aspect of life. Because I know like the dragons were like Alexstrasza, Ysera, Nostradamus, and so forth were like created as aspects to fight against the old ones. Except Deathwing went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because of the old ones. It involves being forcefully bred by orcs? What? Okay, okay, you're gonna need to tell me the story to that, man. Fucking tell me the story about that. Also, to save some running around, I'm just gonna Google where the soul vessel goes. Oh, you have to give it to Strowan and things betwixt, then you will have the option to redistribute your soul level points. Okay. Yeah, it's for soul levels.
Oh, you do have a rather type. Nothing suited you either. Well, that's...
Ugh. You keep typing, but Warcraft lore is always something that I want to, like, get into, but don't know where to start. Because Warcraft 3 got a bit fucked. And that's the one I feel like the most love about, in general. Okay. Holy shit, man. Wow. Fucking brutal. I mean, you know, as the aspect of life, I'm pretty sure she's. I'm sorry, fucking, I'm just, wow, that's just fucking, like, did not expect that. Fucking have arguably one of the more bootylicious dragons. Whew. Yeah, a torch. Where'd my torch go? Huh. Oh! The Brap Trap! I'm I'm trying to punt. Oh. I read like there's just this door here, so let's just grab what we can here and then continue on. Light Knight Slab? The torch you pick up is just fuel? Oh, okay. There's the weed ring. Okay, let's head back and get a fair enough amount of Estus in order to deal with the boss. Gonna save us the time. And bone our way back. Also, we got our lance all beefed up. I think it's like, what? When a villain does something that horrible, I'm pretty sure, like, what specifically happened to the Dragon Maw? I'm curious, like, what their punishment was for doing all that. Gotta travel, hold on. Alex Strauza said it's my turn to be the Dom. Oh, God. I don't know, when you hear about what Black Dragons do, it's like there's a lot of ways this could go. Fucking torched, yeah, I mean... Yeah, I think, you know what? Genocide is a pretty good response to that. Unironically, fucking genocide is probably like a more lax response to that. Fucking damn, bro. I'm assuming, like, also, I'm assuming orcs are just, like, a big mixed bag of, like, just different clans and different thoughts and I do mean, like, thoughts, like, lifestyles in the Warcraft universe. Because I always hear, like, at least from online forums, how differently Warcraft handles orcs compared to, like, most other, contemporary fantasy usually does it. The most of an orc that I know about is Garrosh, and to be totally honest, he is a complete fucking Chad for how far he went. Like, yeah, let's just go fucking genocide, bro. Yeah, let's just go fucking eat the heart of an old one. He literally used nukes? Okay, I missed a bit of that. That's like some, like, the Doom Sphere from Warhammer Fantasy. You jackasses. Oh, man. I do love it when fantasy lore just gets kind of just crazy like that. Like fucking orc lore. This is one that Sam actually kind of told me about, like the Elder Scroll orc lore. How the orcs just actually fucking came together and became kind of a nation was. I think it was. It was basically Orsimum, like everybody, like what everybody could agree on was they didn't want the orcs to have Orsimum. So basically, constantly, like I know the Bretonnians were like in on it. I can't remember who else was like in on it, but they kept pillaging Orsimum and stopping the orc tribes from like getting anywhere powerful. Until the orc tribes said, like, you know what, we've had enough of this. Let's all band together and fight against the invaders, guys, and they did. So, damn it. Garrosh Red Pill Jaina? That is some fucking great wording for it, man. Yeah, most of my Warcraft lore I know from like mitosis from playing Heroes and from Steven, since he was really into Warcraft 3. I'd probably pirate a copy of Warcraft 3 sometimes to play through it. I think I've mentioned it before, but one of the things about, like... I use Warcraft kind of like as an example that, that if there's one thing Blizzard always knows how to do, is that Blizzard always knows how to, like, streamline something and make it iconic. And kind of use, like, even for, like, the fantasy nerd crowd, I'm pretty sure everybody can recognize fucking Arthas in one way or another. They see it and it's like, hey, that's that World of Warcraft guy, because he's just such a fucking an iconic fucking person in the universe. I remember even when I was, like, young and just, like, I think, when was it? Ow! God damn it. I gotta approach this more smart. I gotta lure them out of the barrel room and get that gremlin out of the way, too. I'm too busy talking about fucking fantasy shit. Fucking, when were the, I just remembered specifically because even when I was young and, like, most of my internet exposure came from Scratch, Line Rider, and Spore, like, even around that time, like, everybody was fucking, like, talking about the, oh yeah, it was the fucking, like, the Frozen Throne expansion, I think? When everybody everywhere was fucking talking about it, but, like, even when, like, a little shit like me was able to hear about it. I actually don't know the lore behind it, Nigo. All I know is that if you're gonna try and research Dark Souls 2, like any Dark Souls lore in general, you have to be really fucking deep into it. One fan theory is that this is all just a simulation. How many explosive barrels are here? Oh my god. Unironically, that's one of the theories for Demon Souls, that you're just trapped in limbo, since then that to explain New Game Plus. Oh, how the... Hey, where was I? Oh yeah, that's right, talking about Frozen Throne out. Everybody was fucking talking about it. I kind of I seriously, like, just appreciate how talented of a games team Blizzard has. I just wish they weren't fucking over-corporatized. Like, with fucking, even with Overwatch, like, they knew, Overwatch was, like, a very, very well-designed game. Okay. The Sorcerer? Yeah, I want to try and do it solo, though. I just gotta not base tank like that yet. I'll get my endurance up while I'm at it. Blizzard, like, just knows how to streamline creative concepts and make it accessible to everyone. And one of the reasons why they fucked up Overwatch is because they tried too hard to appeal to, like, the competitive crowd. The thing about the competitive crowd is that it makes a game last longer in the long run, but it, like, kills casual players off really fast. Granted, I think in terms of money-making it still works, because Overwatch competitive is still something fairly popular. At least if I remember correctly. So maybe that plan worked out. Heroes is just like another example that I feel just didn't get enough, of a chance because fucking breaking into MOBAs is like a very well entrenched place to break into. I think only one other MOBA managed to like break free, and that was Smite. Otherwise, it's just Dota and LoL. And yeah, now that it's like free of the competitive constraints, though, I can't wait to see where Heroes will go. Yeah, HOTS was never meant to be competitive. If they like instead made its own like, oh, yeah, they're starting to break from it because recently they started introducing the Nexus anomalies, and this season Nexus anomaly is weather effects, where random weather will happen that'll give you random buffs at random points in the game, like every 2 minutes in the game. Be it like a speed boost, extra attack boost, stealth when hiding. I'm like more interested to see how that'll play out. And so far with May's release, they did May pretty damn good. She doesn't feel completely borked. Oh, I dodged that. It's funny because, like, even with some of the interactions that I do recognize with some of the StarCraft stuff, it is, like, clearly a fucking game made by people who genuinely love the fucking Blizzard properties as well. It just feels like there's love actually put into the game. And it's always nice to see, regardless. If we can lure one at a time. Oh, he does a swing. Like, especially seeing, like, one of their behind-the-scenes docs was, like, a doc about them, talking about the sound design for the, StarCraft stages. And you see, like, how far they're going to, like, just try and replicate the sounds, like, as closely as possible to the original source. Like, using a 3D printer for the Archangel, having, like, a fucking pig squeals to get the Zerg scream. It's honestly pretty great, like, how much care you can see people are putting into it. I think I remember, like, one of the sayings is, like, you know, like, games used to be, like, made by fans of video games. That's what it kind of feels like with HOTS. Oh, I did not expect that leap attack. Hold up. I know like a lot of the old team members moved on to something else. Like good old I think it's David. David's gone. Or it's fucking not David. I forget his fucking name. He's like the usual he's like the usual guy who did the announcement trailers. But he did come back like as a fan just to do the announcement for Deathwing because he wanted to give something for the fans before he left. I've seen a few concept artists leave and like stuff got shifted around there, so I just hope now that it's like just it's no longer constrained by esports, that they just go wild with everything. Just make it just make it weird. Yeah, it's just so fucking like, man, the fucking fall of Blizzard. The funniest thing, though, is that because they don't care about Heroes of the Storm, they will never bother to ruin it like they did with Warcraft or soon-to-be Diablo 2. Oh. I always forget about that explosive arrow. Still lowest use. Like, if you want to know how bad it is, The Last of Us 2 still has a higher user rating score. Hey, jump up here. Oh. Can't handle this chunk. And then there's rumors of like how there's gonna be a Diablo 2 remastered. So everybody's fucking horrified at that. Oh, come on! It's like such a fucking disgusting fall from grace. It's like the only projects that are being well supported are the projects that they've like openly abandoned. There's something sad about that, man. Like fucking the fall of Maxis. You fucking who knows about the fall of EA Maxis? You know, especially like the fucking gouging that happened with Spore. Yeah, I'll give it one more shot, and if I can't like do well against this area, I'll probably go explore other areas. And to jog anybody's memory who doesn't know, Maxis developed all the sim games. Actually, no, surprisingly, EA didn't have anything to do with, like, the destruction of Spore, but I think I could talk about that next, because that's, like, a very interesting story that's close to me, too, since it's about Spore. Which literally was the only, like, was one of the only games I had available on my Mac, because I had an iMac when I was younger. The only games I had were Minecraft, Empire at War, and Spore. So from what I last heard, basically, EA did the classic fucking price gouging trick on fucking Maxis for the sim games, and just essentially, I think, kind of like what they did with BioWare, just completely like milked them of all their money, then made them go bankrupt. That's what I was looking for. And Maxis, like along with developing all the sim games, one of their next huge games is supposed to be Spore, and Spore has a really interesting history behind it. Because if you look at the old beta footage and the Spore footage we currently had, it's like so wickedly different. And there's so many things that were planned that were cut. The first rumors at first was that EA got involved and like wanted to cut the game because they wanted to make release dates. But that was actually not the case. The case, surprisingly, was there was a whole bunch of creative differences at Maxis over people who wanted to like make the game like really weird and creative, and people who wanted to make the game more scientific and realistic. And there was a big creative divide between the studios, so work wasn't getting done as efficiently as it could have because of that creative divide. And because of that, we only got, like, a compromise between two, so it just really just feels undercooked. It got the Galactic Adventures expansion, which honestly was a really big life-bringing expansion because of, it just gave more tools to the player to share around. Ow. Okay, that's one down. Yeah, like, if you look at EA footage, there's even a planned underwater stage after the cell stage, but that got scrapped completely. The character builder was completely different in old E3 demos. Scrapped completely. Civilization in Tribe stage look completely different. Scrapped completely. So there's, like, so many I'm guessing, like, they just tried to compromise, like, they had to redo a whole lot of shit to try and compromise, but I don't think they could find any even ground. It's better than corporate fuckery, but it's still a shame that they just couldn't, like, find some kind of compromise for creative differences, you know? Oh, hey! Secret door! I know, that literally, like, look at the lighting. That looks like a secret door, man. Okay, it's throwing a lot of souls at us early, oh my god. Hush. I'm trying to find it, I don't see it. Oh, it's a spell. Yeah, it's really hard to tell what's what with the item, even if they did try to, like, make the UI really clean. Oh, yeah, you can see the secret door ones are all completely pitch black with the lighting. Whoopsie. Okay, not a mimic. Target shield. Oh, it's okay. Just parrying, so that's for nerds. Actually, hold on, I realized something. Oh, fucking... Yeah, I had a hunch. Alright, let's continue. But yeah, fucking Spore is just, like, has a magical place in my heart because of just how much time I sank into it. And Galactic Adventures just added so much more to it that just allowed, like, that just allowed the creative aspect to explode even more. The only issue with Spore Galactic Adventures, however, was items that were used for as like buildings that were props for adventures. I'm sorry. Items that were used as props for adventures would routinely appear as buildings in the space stage. So you'd see people with a bunch of like cereal boxes for houses in the space stage. Okay, let's also well, we need to buy a shield from that shop dude first. You fucking the memories about that Jose fucking when I got to the RTS phase, I didn't realize like we had an Apple mouse, and the Apple mouse has like only one button. And in order to right click, you have to shift and you have to control click. I got so upset because when I got to the tribe stage, I had no idea how to control everybody, and they all just starved to death.
Thanks very much.
Oh wait, we have the Drangelic shield. It is incredibly easy. You want to do? Oh, you know what? I think. Do I have Spore installed on this? Hold on. Only 3 gigs. I could install that like. We could totally do an impromptu Spore stream. Only take like it'll take a few minutes to install. How do you increase your equip load? Oh, vitality. There we go. ADP. Not sure what that is, but I'm going full fat roll, Grand Masu. Either ways, welcome to stream, my dude. Hope you enjoy your stay. I'm going the full Paul Blart fat rolling. Now we have a proper shield. Oh, ADP is like adaptability. More invincibility frames per roll. We're gonna get a great shield soon. Hopefully we can make up for that. Doing good on equipment load. Hopefully this shield can like at least deflect blows. Oh, I won't drown in this. Okay. Hmm. Okay, that's at least good. Anyways, I also must warn you, I am definitely also, I just see... Okay, did not notice that lever. Must also mention real quick, Grand Masu, this is my first time playing through. Oh, I'm a bit of a Souls... I guess, not really... Well... I am a Souls boomer since I started with Demon Souls, so... It's already open. Broken Thief Sword, okay. Yeah, like, so far, it's not as bad as it was kind of made out to be. I can tell you that for sure. Are you gonna get up and attack me, bro? Okay. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. It's just solid, really. It's got like a whole bunch of annoyances, but at least it's very solid. You can't knock me back, bro. Yeah, and Soul Zoomers start on Bloodborne. Well, not really Bloodborne. Most of the Bloodborne fans are Demon Souls fans. Yeah, so far, like, right now, just what makes it the most enjoyable has to be how good the performance is. It's kind of annoying at the start, but hey. There's nothing, like, this is the worst game possible so far about it. But we'll see how that continues. We got it fast. Out. No! I didn't expect the third swing. I did not expect the third swing. I was like gonna magic pixel it and survive through that. Oh, that pro fat roll. Oh. Does not know the power of the fat roll. Admittedly, the only issue I really have is non-fat rolling in this game. Non-fat rolling just feels kind of bizarre, and it just feels right when I'm fat rolling. That's just my 2 cents, though. What do we have here? I mentioned before when I first started playing, regular rolling just has no easing at all. It just feels too linear, while fat rolling actually has like a bit of the ease in and ease out, so it's just easier to time. When you get used to like the big delay, of course. That spawn more Iron Giants. I also heard that like New Game Plus actually adds a new enemy placement. Black phantoms everywhere. And we'll see about that. I've played a tank success, like a fat rolling tank in every Souls game successfully, and this ain't gonna deter me. Even easier than Deacons of the Deep. Ow! I could stab him faster and stab lock him. I didn't want to accidentally destroy the chest. I forgot to check something. Yeah, give me a second. I'm just dealing with... Okay, we are back. Let's try this again. After this boss, we might just quickly install Spore. We'll just handle some business aside. We can take like a quick 5-minute break to move on to Spore as it installs. Okay, and also making sure my mic is unmuted. These guys are at least easy. Bye-bye. Good to note. Need to get my souls back first and foremost. Oh, they're following me. Oh, one's following me. Okay, good. Did not destroy the chest. Oh yeah, I already pulled both of the levers. Ring of Binding. Okay, let's get this done. As he has his, like, oh my god, he actually does just have as much health as the fucking rest of these guys. It's a bit too fucking fat to be a dragon rider. Ow. Oh, boys! I didn't expect a third strike. I'm like, okay, I can face tank this. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Ow. Ow. No! I forgot! No missed iframes. Oh, there go my souls. Ah, god damn it. Chug that jug. Ah. I think I'm really screwing up these rolls. Get in there faster! Okay. Let's try this again. And we need a lot more stamina as well. Okay, how did that hit me? Okay, there we go. Much smoother.
Are you from? My name is Lycia.
Hold on.
I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend my wondrous powers. That's for your heart to decide.
Woman there for thrust. Why isn't it working? Come on.
I'd heard awful rumors. The king, gone. I fear that by now.
What's she sell? Nope. Nope.
Why did I come here? Do I need any of my precept and sometime and being? I expected this cathedral to be without any goings to a place. Sorry. I expected this cathedral to be without any goings on. I'll have. Oh, done so soon.
Yep. Alright, so, we're gonna quit right here. And, just because I feel like it and you get talking about it, fucking got me into it, we're gonna do a fucking Spore speedrun tonight. Unit moves the captain could drop to Manila, important. So that's gonna be, good towards Dark Souls. I'm gonna fucking run installation of Spore, and we're gonna play some of that in a bit, because you guys fucking, well, I was just reminded of Spore. It's gonna take 3 gigs, so I'm just gonna put it on the side and get some business on the side. And, yeah, it'll be installing a little bit, so we'll go on hold. So hang tight, boys.
I mean, it's really fuck. Okay. I apologize. Fuck. Okay. I'm really sorry. It's just, man, is this a bad one. I mean, just saying the title of this movie pisses me off. That's how bad it is. What? A troll in Central Park. This movie! A troll in Central Park. I mean, talk about pandering to your kids and not having any respect for their intelligence. Often considered Don Bluth's worst film, this movie doesn't even seem like a real kid's movie. It seems like a parody of a kid's movie. You know, in a show when you see kids watching TV and some over-the-top nonsense is playing that obviously nobody put any thought into? You know, because it's in the background and nobody needs to pay attention to it. Yeah, imagine a whole movie like that. Just a complete waste of time that has nothing to offer. I don't care if it's innocent and cutesy, it's a piece of shit. With no constructive creativity that any audience member can see. I had to sit through it? No, you're gonna sit through it. Let us venture through a troll in Central Park. God! So at first you think the movie's gonna be kinda cool. There's these dark backgrounds, some neat looking monsters. This awesome looking creepy place is known as the Kingdom of Trolls. And then, our main character appears. His name is Stanley. And the only way to describe him is imagine Bilbo Baggins just ate the Lucky Charms leprechaun and got shit out through Dobie's anus. And that's the nice version.
I'm just a sweet William, Stanley, to do it.
He's voiced by Dom DeLuise. Imagine, Dom DeLuise in a Don Bluth movie. It turns out he has a magic green thumb that can make precious, beautiful flowers appear. The only downside is that flowers aren't allowed in the Kingdom of Trolls.
Say, what was that?
I laughed to hide the uncontrollable fear of losing my mother.
I thought I saw one of them flower things. Oh well, have a rotten day. I'm a bad troll, a very bad troll.
Okay, this is what happens when you let your 5-year-old write the screenplay.
And then the troll says, I'm a bad troll.
Oh, that's good, son. And then the troll said, I'm a bad troll.
I have to go potty.
Oh, even better. And then he says, I have to go potty.
No, really, I have to go potty.
Yeah, go ahead, go potty. Still a good line, though. So Stanley goes to his house and, oh, God, as if hobbits couldn't get any gayer.
You know, Violet, what this garden needs is a big rosy posy right there.
But the other trolls suspect the pansy-growing pansy as they approach him outside.
For your crime, you are going before the #1 flower hater in the land.
Oh,
Gnorga.
Isn't that a weird name? Sounds like the sound you make when you sneeze and hiccup at the same time.
No face shall smile, no star shall glow.
Boy, Lindsay Lohan really let herself go, didn't she? So she is the queen of trolls and spends most of her time singing songs that would actually make Andrew Lloyd Webber sound original.
It feels delicious to be so vicious. I'm Gnorga, the queen of mean.
I'm so animalistic to be cannibalistic. Bad is rad and I'm ballistic.
He is kind, he is good, he is gentle, and he is giving a bad name to trolls everywhere! Stone him!
Oh, trust me, I think enough people involved in this movie have been stoned already.
I won't have him growing any more of those things!
Need I remind you, we are bad trolls. So her husband recommends not stoning him, but rather banishing him to a place without flowers.
I know a place, rock and steel, nothing grows. Why, it's a shoo-in for the tabloids.
So, with without even knowing where the place he's talking about is, she sends him directly there. Yeah, she sends him to the land of rock and steel, where nothing grows, in Central Park, New York. Okay, did you guys even read your own script? There's flowers everywhere, you morons! So he arrives in Central Park. Seriously, it's called a park. How can you not know flowers grow there? As he's given the traditional New York welcome.
Oh, hello.
Zool, motherfucker, hey!
So he runs around in, I guess, what's supposed to be a chase scene, but it goes on forever. Come on, Blue, you're telling a story, not one of your Dragon's Lair games. So he finally ends up under a bridge. Get it? Troll under a bridge, haha. As he decides to take rest in a giant bed of marijuana leaves. Hey, I think I'm starting to see the inspiration for this movie. Okay, so we cut to two kids named Rosie and Gus, and their parents who, for some reason, are played by Jonathan Pryce and Hayley Mills. Just listen to how well they hide their British accents.
You know I have an important case to prepare for.
I have an open house on Park Avenue today.
Sounds about as convincing as House. Oh, come on, it's obvious! It's incredibly obvious!
The park will have to come later.
It always has to be later. Why can't we ever do what I want to do? Your father works very, very hard to make our life nice, children. You have to learn to appreciate that.
Yes, we all have to appreciate what we have. For example, I could have been the star of Saved by the Bell. I was the star of Saved by the Bell, and yet for some reason I'm not the star of Saved by the Bell. Good morning, Miss Bliss, my fucking ass! Sorry. So while you're probably wondering why two British parents raise non-British kids, Gus puts a sign on the door to keep Maria, the housekeeper, out of his room.
Stay out, Maria.
Hey, Rosie, wanna go with me? Yes.
Well, it does say privet, keeps out, so I guess I better follow the directions. Okay, this is why there's a difference between a housekeeper and a babysitter. Didn't they teach you that in jolly old London? So the kids go down to Central Park where they get in all sorts of dangers, thank you Maria, as we listen to some of the brilliant dialogue that our writers came up with for Rosie.
Boat, bug, butterfly, flower, hi.
That's great, honey. Can you say these words as well? I knew you could. So Rosie finally stumbles upon Stanley as they partake in several minutes of undiluted filler. And this is pretty much it, people. Just a whole hour of watching things bounce and smile. That's the entire movie. Don't believe me? Just keep watching. God, this is the equivalent of waving your keys in front of a baby's face. This movie is on par with Keys. Should he really react this way to a toddler kissing him? I mean, if any people you knew reacted this way, especially in Central Park, I don't think you'd watch with charm and awe. I think you'd probably call the cops.
Oh, please, tell me your name.
Rosie.
Rosie, did you eat... Rosie. Oh, yes, I like that a lot.
Tell a story! Seriously, there's only so much whimsical pandering an audience can take. Do something of substance!
I like to close my eyes.
No, not sing, not sing!
Plainly see, oh, and absolutely green. Birds singing happy songs.
Good God. My Little Pony, the Care Bears, Teletubbies, Cabbage Patch Kids, the Smurfs, Barbie, Pound Puppies, Rainbow Bright, Strawberry Shortcake, Barney the Dinosaur, all the High School Musicals, Gem, and the goddamn Get Along Gang are fucking bush compared to this. Oh, thank God, an interruption.
My boat!
So Gus comes across the troll and can't believe his eyes.
I'm a troll.
And he's a good troll!
Talking flowers. This is weird.
This is weird? Weird is when your alarm clock goes off like 5 minutes early. This is an abomination of annoyance. So Gus wants to take Rosie away, which causes her to start crying. This somehow gets the attention of the Queen.
It's a baby crying. Oh, she sounds so miserable.
There's probably millions of babies crying all over the world, but this one particular I want to home in on.
Hey, this is serious.
Step aside, chumps. I'll show you how to make the kids smile.
So, because Rosie's crying seems to be the first big dilemma in this movie, the flowers try to cheer her up.
Come on, follow me.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god, do something important! I can't take this. I really can't. This is the guy who directed The Secret of Nim, one of my all-time favorite movies. How did he bring himself to such a fucking low? I'll tell you how. It's that goddamn troll. Yeah, that fucking little troll. He's the cause of all of this, and I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind.
Hello, this is Stanley the Troll. Happy.
Stanley, how dare you destroy a great animator's career with your mere existence?
Oh, but I didn't, Mr. Critic. I'm sharing all the goodness that came from flowers, sunshine, and animals that smile with their mouths open.
Yeah, but couldn't you make something with a little more intelligence and charm to it? I mean, this is so annoying.
But annoyance is part of my charm. I'm like that cute little puppy who barks a lot, or a unicorn's horn shoved up your ass, or pancreatic cancer.
Okay, look, I'm just gonna hang up. Obviously, I'm getting nowhere with you.
Be sure to share lots of hugs. Hugs.
Oh, God, there's more movie. Okay, so the Queen of Trolls finds out that Stanley is still alive, so she decides to rip off Alice in Wonderland and make Gus's tears literally cry him a river.
What's happening?
It's Gnorga! She's put a curse on you!
But Stanley's green thumb actually makes a larger boat. Hi, how can he do that? As they float on the River of Tears.
How's that happen?
You believed in saving your sister so much. Your power was stronger than Gnorga's.
But that still doesn't explain where the fucking boat came from.
Anything that's real starts with a dream.
Dreams are silly.
No, they're not. Look, Gus, see this boat? This is no ordinary boat. This is a dream boat.
Wait, so if you just dream that certain things will exist, they'll just magically exist? That's nuts! You can't just...
Hate to cut the nostalgia critic a bit short, but, Spore's all done, boys. Just say it, continue that later. But anyways... just gonna run it and and then we can actually get this stuff running. Gotta configure it a bit. I guess while it configures in the background. Now I gotta reconfigure it. Ugh, fucking god, it's been so long since I think I played this game last few years ago. Okay, sweet, my old account still works. Okay, give me a second. Settings. Yeah, I think to mention before, like, I always hated really fucking cutesy movies like that. One of them in particular was, well, I guess Peter Pan is not technically cutesy, but I always hated the shit out of Peter Pan and really felt bad for Captain Hook. Like, it got to the point where usually whenever I had to be at daycare centers for a while, whenever I saw people playing that movie, I would just, like, fucking turn off the TV because I fucking hated Peter Pan as a kid. Like, the dude just wants some what are you gonna do with that treasure, Peter? You gonna fucking, you gonna buy some shit with it? No, at least Hook can do something with it. Okay. I gotta tinker with sound settings a wee bit. It's downloading everything that used to be made. No, wait. Creepy and Cute's not installed? Oh, son of a bitch. This was actually my older brother's account back when he used to play it. I don't remember subscribing to this guy. In fact, actually, most of my buddies have been unfriended. Bit of a fun fact for more of a boomer one. Actually, I fucking remember this. Hey, hold on. This was the guy who gave me my bot parts code. Which I don't think we have bot parts right now. We're gonna quit real quick and install Creepy and Cute. It's 4 gigabytes for Creepy and Cute? Oh lord. Well, I want this so we can make more abominations. And I guess we can keep the nostalgia crick running. Oh, never mind. It's only like 1 gig. Got some time to wait before abominations are created, so this thing takes for a wee bit longer. That was fast. That was very fast. Okay. Let's see if we can view Creepy and Cute. Oh, that's my dad's old email. Yep, we got Creepy and Cute. Okay, hopefully everything should work. I'm actually curious. Hold on, my Spore page. Oh, it's downloading my own things. Shoopda Whoop from 2000A, Sprunk Chew, the Spoogles. Oh, you guys are getting, like, everything that I used to do in 2008. This was, like... A Galactic Dolphin. Why do you... the fuck do you have so many creations? I remember I was really obsessed with Pokemon Kabuto back then, too, so I just made an entire civilization of Kabutos. Oh yeah, and this was... we discovered a bug and decided to do it. I do not know how I did this. Actually, at the time, I genuinely did not. But if you put stuff on an arm, and then stretch out that arm body part, you can make shit levitate. Parking lot. Oh yeah, these are all my Galactic Adventures props. A whole lot of my old, creations got lost. I just stole that Blackbird, that was not me. What? Oh, I need Galactic Adventures to run that, and we don't have the time to run Galactic Adventures. Most of these are going to be Galactic Adventure props. I'm sorry that I'm fucking, like, dulling so much here, but... it's like... it's just weird looking back at all this, you know? Oh yeah, I made, like, a Battle for Hoth adventure. That was for a Mario Kart adventure I made. That is not a boat, I can tell you that for sure. Hold on. Good point, I forgot to get a speedrun timer. Oh, I don't have Live Split installed, so I'll just use a basic stopwatch. Yeah. God, see, this is what happens with Spore Galactic Adventures. And yes, that is swine flu germ when swine flu was a thing. I made a very bad taste adventure where you go into a guy's body to kill the swine flu. And oh my god, the Geico money was a thing too! Yes, that's the money you could be saving with Geico. Are you Sunny? Da 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 fun. I wish I knew the context of these comments. My fucking god, man. This is like slapping me in the face of 10 years of embarrassment. Fucking god. Okay, I can't stare at my past just slapping me in the face like that. Oh, and remember, this reminds me of the PTSD of Spore. My Mac did not have the fucking proper hardware to run Spore. So it would take like 15 minutes to physically load the game up. And like even then, crashing was fucking abundant. Oh yeah, this is an Easter egg. Spin the galaxy enough. Hold on. You need to be like top down, and you spin the galaxy. It starts shooting out pictures of the developers. And no, the developer was a hive mind. Go on the purple planet. Carnivore. Hard mode. Once we hatch, I'm starting the timer. Start! Oh no, the tutorial's enabled. Fuck. This is not a good start. Turn off the tutorial. Okay, a bit of a rough start. Okay. We're already getting fucking chumped. So right now, we want to get spikes and as much speed boost as possible. Yeah, world record pace lost. But we're still going to aim for a good record from 0 to space stage. I know going pure warrior to start off is a pretty strong start. Socialization next is going to be a lot harder in hard mode because everybody's a lot more aggressive on hard mode. Actually, having the tutorial enabled helps because you only need to eat 5 bits of meat to advance. Okay, we can get the spike part from there. Come on, get the spike, get the spike, get the spike, get the spike. Ah, god damn it. Spike. I'm gonna get eaten a lot, but I want to get Flagella first so I can boost our speed, which we'll need speed boosters next. Fuck. Yeah, we definitely won't get world record pace. I'm not sure what the world record pace for this is, but I can assume it's, like, very short. The cell stage is where creation is, like, at least the most interesting. Because, like, the placement of certain body parts and weapons actually matters in the long run for your cell, so it's pretty interesting. You eat this. Rope. Oh god. Okay, that big crab has a booster, but... Okay, we don't really need any weapons just yet. We're gonna eat you. I also like the sound design. Like, the music's very relaxing. You got everybody squeaking around like that. It's cute. And, I don't remember the prices, so, we're not gonna be able to hurt him. Let's at least get some more Flagella. Okay. Give him these good eyeballs. A very big mouth. Goofus. Who plays the Goofus? Let's go. We also need the jet boosters next too, because we need the jet boosters, the wings. These crabs have the jet boosters, so we just gotta duel them. Let's totally make our species a monkey. That sounds great. Totally won't be misinterpreted in this climate. No, we'll create the atheist! There's a squid who'll give us poison, but poison is actually pretty shit. Electrocution is a lot better than poison. Oh, not so cool now. So this guy, if we can catch up to him, we can get his wings. There's also a bunch of bonuses, like, this is like a very impromptu speed run. There's also a bunch of bonuses you get by, oh fuck. Depending on which routes you pick, which mostly just only matters all the way up to the space stage, because that's the end stage. So like, you'll get a discount on hardware if you go aggressively. Oh fuck. Okay, good, I'm not gonna get poisoned. I know doing this will give us the bomb in Civilization stage, and if we're gonna go Civilization, we have to go Trader, because that is the only way you can win hard mode Civilization stage. Fucking... Okay, enough dueling. We're going after his wing boy. I want wings. Oh, poisoned. Come on. Yeah, we need that fast return from the wings. Oh, we already got wings. Okay, there's a proboscis, boys. Actually, we need to get these... We're gonna evolve a proboscis really fast. Get this meat. Because proboscis will give us more options to evolve. Get rid of eyes, we can pop on flagella. Eyes are not an issue. Look how fucking fast we move now. And now we just give him the suck. Oh god. That was just a bad game of ping pong. So basically with the suck, when we encounter like really big bushes, we can just like eat all the plants on the bushes. Oh fuck. We also need the jet boosters. You're eating it. Stop eating my plants. The only issue with the suck is that you can't really deal any proper damage to, you can't exactly kill people that are larger than you. You just have to run, which is good, because we're going with, like, full speed for that. Okay, I want electricity. Or... I know one really big brain strat you can do is have both, jaws and a proboscis, because then you can, like, kill people, eat their meat after sucking them, because they still drop meat when you kill them after you suck them. Let me get these drinks, bro. Okay. Okay. Yeah, eyes are pretty fucking secondary. In fact, if we cheat and use Control-Shift-C, which is like the Maxis fucking control panel, we can just like turn on a filter which will get rid of blindness, but if we cheat, that'll nullify the run. Oh, Spore mods is something I never played because I always had the Mac version of Spore. We're currently on 8 mountains. We are this is suboptimal. Oh god. We need 25, I think, for the booster parts. Oh, and that's when the babies are starting to appear. Yeah, it's Pa-Mon Jr. Okay, we're in the final phase. Oh, I think I remember, like, another really interesting thing is, like, you see all these guys with, like, mouths and such that you can't get in the regular cell stage. There is a more advanced cell, like, a more cell creator in the game's files. You need to do some, like, boot up options, and you can actually, access it. Get out of the way. Yeah, the only issue about the babies is that they just flood the environment later on, because they eat everything, and if you can't eat them and get DNA from them. You use, like, boot up options. Okay, let's get Pa. Pa should give us our brain. 10 minutes, 20 seconds, we are out of the cell stage. Okay, evolve. Yeah, Rage Roar, Traps, Invulnerability, and Powermonger. Okay. Now this is a trip added with the asymmetry mode. I want to start off with the extra points, if I remember correctly. No, hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. So what you do is you get enough DNA, and delete all these parts. You hold Alt, copy one limb, then you can sell it, so you only have one limb to walk with. Let's go upright and create Le Monkey. Or no, I know exactly who we're gonna make, since we're going carnivore. The fish who did it. Oh, is it causing some graphical errors? Okay, let me try that then, because game display usually works for everything. Okay. Yeah, he's about to do it. Okay, we're gonna be a meat eater. I love these cell eyes. I wish they were a bit more available throughout everything. We got jump. We're gonna need sprint. Goofus. This will be the proto-atheist. Biggest enemy loading screens. I forget how long these things are. These things would take like 10 minutes at a time back when I played this on my old iMac. Well, yeah, that's because what's the name of that fish that would do it? That's him. We've made landfall. So hold on. This next is gonna be tribal. We're gonna have to go social because we need those fireworks to play We're gonna need those fireworks to play socially. Because we gotta go an economist. No, it's not the mud skipper. It's the fucking fish. Let's sing with these monkeys. We're playing on hard mode, baby. Because this game is weird, and Spore is like the perfect example of that good kind of weird. Because it knows if it gives everything up to the players, everything's going to be bizarre. Okay, we gotta also grab some bone parts while we're going. Yeah, that's why you go, basically, there is a very good trick you can do. This is a strategy I employed when I first got to a hard mode in tribal mode before. I'm gonna show you how it works when we get there. Okay, no longer aggroed. We got some parts. We're also gonna need, like, some faster feet, so I'm gonna go with one raptor foot and 1 foot for dancing. Well, at first, we need to get more social abilities, which we'll unlock over time. Now we need to locate our mate, and then we'll migrate. Because we need to migrate to a new nest. Yeah, we don't need to worry too much about food either, because we can just mate. That's 5 DNA, so we definitely gotta migrate if we want to get more DNA. We also definitely need some more social parts. He's fucking doing it, bros. Yeah, fucking Zark, look up what, like, the fucking fish that, like, made landfall, what his name was again. Because that's what I'm basing this off of. Okay. Yeah, we've removed all the joints so we can save on parts. So, we need good sing. That's gonna be the... Oh, the monkey mouth is an omnivore mouth. Ah, we can't be a monkey. See, this is gonna be an aesthetic speedrun. We're gonna make him look good. You can see the monkey is beginning to stand upright. Oh, that's the exoskeleton limbs. Okay, we need, frog hands for pose. Need 1 web waddle for speed and charge. So you hold A to sell 1/2. And 1 toad leg for maxing out dancing. I need some charm. Tear that apart, tear that apart. A mustache. Sprint. And... Actually, hold on, we could get a better pose here. There's a better thing we can have for dancing. And last is, some health. So bone pad. There we go. Yeah, this is peak evolutionary form. Oh. And one thing you can do is if you fuck up matching them, you can just quickly back out, re-click. Okay, now we got ourselves a partner. Tiktaalik, that's what it's called. That's Fatty-O, okay. That he's gonna get his gang together. Usually, like, when they get the gang together, you can use, Raging Roar to scare everyone away. So then he won't call his posse to assist him in the dance. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, the Tiktaalik is what it's called. This is the Tiktaalik into a monkey evolution. Oh sweet, we got a Terrapin. We can only max out on 3 Sing if you play as a carnivore, so we're gonna be a bit hampered in the Sing category. Aggressive routes are more fun. Pacifist is a lot of button clicking, a lot of getting lucky. So you're not missing much if you play a pacifist run. See, like, you run into these guys, and you have to fucking kill them. So, because we're going pacifist, because we want to get, fireworks. Yeah, we want fireworks, so we can go diplomacy a lot better. We got fireball, we got the beast trap for start. That'll help a lot for getting food, and oh my god, everybody's so angry. Ow, brother, help me! It looks like we're killing the heart plants. You always go for the alpha, because the alphas give you a body part when you kill them. Or, oh shit. Oh, and this is another thing. Gotta remember to save, because this game crashes a lot on death. Gonna steal your body parts and run. Which I think I am. Yep, I'm dead. Yeah, at first I thought it was... okay. Also, looks like we got ourselves a migration. We also want to find some epic nests and steal their big bones for some more parts. I'm going with the Raptor and Toadfoot, because the Raptor Foot gives you the highest speed in the game. And the Toadfoot gives you the highest dance. And speaking of big parts... oh my god, see, this is why playing Pacifist on hard mode is going to be a bit ass, because... we're gonna run. Oh, I got a better idea. It's, like you said, you basically use Raging Roar to scare the posse away. Okay, eat up, bro. We really should get Strike. Oh, fuck, we can't breed. Okay, yeah, so we're probably gonna have to rush that new nest, get the bonus. You know, yeah, fuck breeding, we're going straight to the new nest. Actually, you know what? We're gonna breed in case we find any people we can, like, diplomacy with on the way there. I'm glad you share the same experience as I did, Aiden. We also need wings, but right now I'm foregoing wings because sprint will keep us pretty well set for the time being. Wings helps, like, insurmountably in the fucking, creature stage. No, hey, speaking of people we get diplomacy with. The Gekkoning. I do love, like, the fucking animal sound design they have for this. I think one of the issues is that Creature Stage is the most fun, yet it's the most limited in what gameplay you can do. What? Oh my god. Oh, I realize why it's not maxing out. It's not maxing out because... Okay, it's not maxing out, because I think I'm canceling it prematurely, but okay. Yeah, I mentioned before, one of the reasons why this game like came out so weird was because it was not EA butchering the development, but rather it was internal conflict. Because people couldn't decide, like, because the dev teams couldn't decide whether they wanted to be, like, more cartoony or more scientific. Because of those fights, it got, like, all weird. Yeet! Okay, that was a mistake. Bouncy sponge thingy. Yeah, why is everybody's so hostile? We really need to, like, get strike and get some proper hardware for our atheists. No, 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 no. No. Yeah, that's something my older brother made when he used my account. You'll know what we'll be doing on the speedrun is if we get the speed demon achievements for everything, which is like beat the game in under an hour. Look, it's an alpha atheist. Okay, we evolve. Oh my god, that's right. This will get us copyright struck. There's a bunch of copyrighted music in this. So you gotta be really careful to skip every cutscene. This Croc Kisser. Good. Okay, so now we got the frogging. No, wait, the frog doesn't give level 5 dance. It's the monkey that gives the dance! Okay, got the monkey for the dance, and the raptor for the run. Okay, got some suction cups. He's slowly growing more upright with every generation. Some wings. Get faster sprint as well. We need a new mouth. 75. We can ditch the wings for the time. Actually, 150. My god, we're so close. Use the level 2 sing and the more powerful bite more. So fucking close. What? We're going blind. There we go. Yeah, this happens if you're blind, and we need to keep going pacifist and stick to adaptable. Or no, sorry, social. Sorry, no, I keep forgetting. Adaptable is for yeah, oh my god, we're still slower. But we got the monkey feet. So now we can dance better. We got frog feet is for big jumps. We are not fucking with that thing. Also gives us sneak. Everything's so angry, oh my god. And God closes an eye who opens a monkey foot. What the fuck is it, Zarg? Kabutos! There's some people nutting. They are evolving atheists. They're beautiful. Don't mock my children. God, everybody is just so goddamn angry. Krillin. That's not Krillin. Everybody is so buff and so angry. Why can't we just pacify, bro? I know that the best times to attack other tribes is when, like, aliens invade. Oh my god, everybody just so angry. Maybe going pacifist was not a good idea, because I wanted fireworks to help us with the, with the tribal stage. Okay, here we go, Skymore. Oh, I made these, I think. Let's show them our dance moves. Sounds like a dying animal. Oh, it's a rogue! Let's see if we can befriend him. Oh, he's a bit too advanced for us to befriend. Don't think we're gonna be able to kill him either. You. These guys are too strong. Now these things look like friends. Oh my god, why did it aggro me? You. Be gone. Dude, why did you aggro it? Why did you aggro it? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna aggro it, just so I can kill myself, so I can return to my nest and get a new fucking pal. Yeah, okay, these guys I think I can help. They look like they have no dance moves to show. Oh my god, why did he follow me? Oh, this fucking duck. Oh, God's sake! We actually found somebody we can befriend. Oh, we couldn't do anything for the rogue, yeah. He's, like, way out of our league. Try heading south. Spoogles! Oh my god! We're making these things. Our charming skills are superior to you, foolish pig. Oh, Jesus Christ! Mind you, all these aesthetics will come off when we hit the tribal stage. We're just gonna go straight into fucking war mode, like, since you don't need any of the social parts for the tribal evolution. You only need weapons, feet, and wings. Okay, another friend made. Brain is enlarged. Let's look for other species real quick before we head back, because we do not have enough. We do not have enough DNA to, like, really do anything worthwhile. Oh, that is the snow mole. We can lure him back to the nest. We can have my entire home camp aggro him. Bro. Okay, let's keep going. We really need those wings. Like, you need wings, raptor feet, max sprint, and I think you'll be pretty set for tribal stage. So what you do for the tribal, what you do for the tribal stage is for the first tribe that spawns, you just befriend them, then do absolutely nothing but stockpile a metric fuck ton of food. Because when you stockpile all that food, like, you're stockpiling all that food for when the rest of the tribes appear. You're gonna need a lot of food to, keep everything populated. And if you do anything with that tribe at first, it'll instantly start to spawn all the other tribes. So on hard mode, all the tribes are gonna be at your throat, so you want to have a massive stockpile of food and instantly send out gifts to all of them to befriend all of them. You don't get aggroed by fucking everyone. Let's see if we can take on the Ghostly Sky more now. We're coming back with some sick dance moves. Bro, these guys have two... Oh my god, their dance moves are too swinging. Yeah, these guys are too fucking swinging, man. Actually, we can befriend one all the way over here. Oh my god, these guys are just hovering. See, if you get the ones that are split from the nest, you only have to impress 3 of them. But if they're so far away, they can't call for help. So you just befriend them like that? Yeah, no, he's gonna get his posse. But that's some DNA under our belt. Let's help these abominations. Yeah, I like, played it so much to try and finish Tribal in hard mode. That's not as bad as Civilization on hard mode. Because one nation will get all of the power and take over the world. So you go trade with everyone, then ally the nation who's destroying everything because you're trading with them. Oh, fuck, these guys are fucking charming too many times. You probably did. Because one nation always death spirals out of control. It's really annoying to do unless you go economic. What route did you play? Religious, economic, or a military? Yeah, you can also befriend the baby, since the baby's the easiest to befriend. Ah, fuck, we don't have enough charm. I'm gonna find someone split from... Okay, we're gonna do 3D. Now there's only 2 of them and 3 of us, because I scared away the rest. Yeah, I guess if we got to the spice and tribes fastest, then that'll help a lot. There we go. That is called some big brain 3D chess plays, bro. Big brain 3D chess. Well, those things are evolving. Oh, of course, several times. Like I said, this game was my fucking childhood, man. Those guys are angry, so... Let's just keep hunting for bones, kill ourselves, then respawn. And just so nothing crashes. Okay, there's Shortened Snout, which is what we need for max level Sing. We're just taking your bones, bro. Get out of there, bro. Get out of there. And my bro's died. Okay, there's 2 friendlies right here, so I'm just gonna go aggro and get myself killed. Warp back and upgrade. Okay, let's... well, let's focus more on... Didn't get any suction cup upgrades. Got the dance. Soll dancen, Futten. Give us some proper sprint as well. Let's go. Get a posse. Keep heading north. Now that we have sprint, though, that'll help a lot more. You need a better map for this, too, though. The map's so shrunken, it's hard to keep track of, like, people who want to kill you and people who don't want to kill you. Like, frog lures. Should've bought some basic wings. Oh well. We're gonna befriend these fucking Skymoors. We're gonna... What? Why do you fucking de-aggro? Oh my god. We actually could have befriended him. I'm a much better dance than him, though. But Sing always has the highest value. So if you spam Sing like that, you're gonna have an issue with befriending. These guys just do charm and dance, and we can get them. There we go. Now we got in the bag. Okay, one more. Come on, one more charm. Oh, damn it, okay. We can hopefully make this. Oh, come on! Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's faster to kill, but but when going truly really aggressive, you also risk crashing the game more because you die a lot more. Very easy to crash the game when you die. Oh my god! Thank you! Thank you! Oh my god! Okay. Dude, stop it. Oh, asteroids. We can't see it, though. That was, like, too terrifyingly close, not gonna lie. You can actually bring one of these guys along since their sing can help compensate. They have a really good charm. They have like good all around and can compensate and sing and help us in that factor. Okay, we got them as a pack mate. Strays on. Let's go. This will save us a return trip to the nest. Okay, hold on. Quick save. Grazon is definitely a name 10-year-old me would make up. Brisvid, Mustachio, and there's the old heart plant. Oh my god. Jam. Fuck. I'm stuck. Oh, yo, bro. Oh, 2 alphas. You just fucking threw a rock at me. Did this alpha... Now we make friends with the baby. Another screenshot for what exactly, bro? Okay. Let's talk to the Mustachios, befriend them. I got a level 3 sing. Beats everything we got right now. Yeah, we need to get ourselves killed. Well, let's at least hunt these things to extinction while we're here, because I think... I don't like these things anyways. We get some DNA off of just killing them. Okay, brain has been engaged. Okay, with that, I think we're gonna migrate again. Now let's go aggro these dragons. Only Chaos Dragon number 2. Oh god. Oh no! No! Also, I just noticed it's a bit late and the boys are bugging me. I think I might try this again tomorrow from scratch with a better battle plan. We'll take an aggressive battle plan instead. We'll go friendly first, battle, like, actually no. We'll try this again. The game just crashed. And everybody's bugging me, so I'll be there, well, yeah. Tomorrow we will do a Spore speedrun. I will promise that, though. Anyways, talk to y'all later. Thanks for sticking around. We'll try again. We're only 45 minutes in, so... I'm also getting a bit tired and need a fucking fan on. But yeah, thanks for sticking around, everyone.